手遅れになる前に。
でもリュウさんは
非常時ならエルフもドワーフとさえ抱き合うくらい。
I love this scene. I would even do a dwarf. Really? Yeah. I do you that, Belle. I would even smash a dwarf if I had to. Probably. It's just really weird. Like we did skip content, and I would even sleep without a dwarf. Okay, Ryuu-san, you made your point. Let's do it. But man, the episode's very edgy. Yeah, this scene is kinda hentai, man. We gotta go to skinship route, yeah. We gotta go skinship. Very, very waifu-y. So, here we more push time for Danmachi. Last episode was crazy. It was crazy, yeah. It was so brutal. It was like, wow, all the waifu parts. Yeah, it was the waifus all over the place. It was a brutal episode, really crazy. But that being said, right, we all, for a long time, we knew how to end, right? And I keep saying, I could hope that, you know, that they're revived or they're zombified or something. If it's really weird to me that they wouldn't ever return, right? That was the episode. I would guess here then that they'd probably be saved now, right? It feels like now when we have seen her whole backstory, right? We've seen what happened. It does feel like it's kind of time to, you know, bring them out of it, yeah. So, 3, 2, 1, and go. It does feel like it's time now to, you know, kind of get out of this place, right? They did find this healing spring, right? Reminds me of Neo and so on. They always had this healing springs in the water, yeah, like this. It's very common in Neo. Here's Neo actually in front of me. Chased yesterday, actually. The piles, so yeah, so in Neo, right, you can find, it's even there, even that, like that image. There you have it, yeah. That hot spring, you can heal and so on. Very common. Oppites? No? I thought you were apologize for seeing her naked, but no. Yeah, don't worry about that, boy. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we gotta focus on getting some. Oh, ooh, yeah, it's etchy here, man. Belle is like, stop it, Ryuu-san! Stop on. Like, as he just like drops her pants in his face. He's like, yeah, yes, Ryuu-san. Oh my god. Yeah, we basically, yeah, staring at each other's bodies now. Yeah, now we're getting kind of awkward here. They're gonna argue who's gonna have the clothing. They're both standing there. Stop looking at my oppas! Yeah, stop looking at my pee-pee! Jesus Christ! My eyes are closed! Oh god damn it, that man. Belle, man, he gets every goddamn waifu. Yeah, everyone falls in love with him. Yet he never actually does it. Yeah, yet he never actually smashes, man. Typical Ryuu-san. Of course you're gonna argue with him and he's trying to give her. Yeah, he's trying to give her some clothing. He's like, no! One of us will have to be naked. I shouldn't be me! It's like, what? Oh, god damn it. But yeah, of course, Shiora Hayame's voice is perfect as, yeah. Reminds me of Mama Yor a lot, right? Obviously, you know, voice actor, no, but I mean, it reminds me of Yor in that kind of, yeah, Ryuu and Yor are kind of similar, yeah, a little bit like, oh, Lloyd-san is looking at me, oh no, he's looking at my boobs, oh my god, are they big enough for him, you know, yeah, that kind of like, you know, the kind of intro, yeah, a little bit like, afraid of it, yeah. It's very similar to that. We haven't seen Aisha for 2 episodes. Yeah, this season was really good, and then Aisha disappeared, so I don't know. I feel it's collapsing now, you know, the quality of the anime. Yeah, where's my Aisha, man? At least she's in the opening, at least. Here we go, yeah. She appears in the opening. It's always something. At least they get like a few frames of Aisha in the opening every episode. There's always some value in that, but yeah. This is a little awkward arc. There's a lot of that Ryuu losing her clothing and yeah, it's like the 4th time now, but now there were even more less clothing than usual. Okay, so Belle now has no clothing, I guess. He lost his. He gave his clothes to her, right? He's a gentleman, of course. So Belle, yeah, trying to be a. She's so in love, man. He wasn't that bad in his spine in that other. You know what? This is, well, come on, dude. This is more awkward because when he was spying, it wasn't really his fault in that arc, but you know, with the Ganesha batting, there was you and other ladies and waifus, and there was a bunch of people. Yeah, this is more awkward, Rue. Of course, it's more awkward because you're two people in like a cave together in like a hot spring. Only the two of you. Yeah, and she's like, why is this more awkward? Because it's like this is way more intimate. Yeah, come on. Because it's way more. But you know, she was part of a lesbian guild, right? Yeah, they didn't have any boys in that guild, so I guess she hasn't not much experience with the men, right? No, she was in the Yuri guild, so that's true. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's a harm. You got several. Yeah, he wasn't calculated. No, of course he wasn't. Bell doesn't really think that. He wasn't calculating. No, Bell is like, I gotta save my waifus. Yeah, Bell is more like, I just gotta save everyone. Or she gonna tell you the truth? Oh, I guess. But if it's weird because we already seen all of that, so yeah, okay, don't tell him that. But it feels like he heard it for her nightmare. She's being, you know, like nightmare next to him all for like an episode, for like 10 episodes now. Yeah, she's like, oh, my sisters. Yes, she's lying in her bed like screaming about them all. But it's very anime. She has to tell him what she's covering in her oppas. Yeah, she has to tell him in the hot springs. I feel a lot of animes have this revealing plotline in the hot springs, in the onsen. Very anime. Of course, Belle is like, they want you to live, girl. They loved you. Everyone loves you. Exactly, you can't die now, Rysan. Yeah, what would your friend feel if you die now? Rysan. My oppa, yeah, she's like, Dookie Dookie. God damn it. Why is she like, my chest feels so hot right now. Yeah, oh my gosh, you have to seduce him. Ah, here we go. We should consider skin contact. Exactly. We gotta consider doing it, Belle, to keep our warmth. Yeah, to keep our hot, right? We should consider skin contact. Belle is like, no. No, it's to survive. Yeah. Exactly. We gotta go skin contact so we don't freeze to death, Belle. Don't worry about it! Us elves can do it! I even do with a dwarf if I have to. What? I would even do with a dwarf right now. It's like, what? That's this kind of race? Yeah. It's like, I would even do it with a dwarf if I had to. That's made it even worse in a way. She's like, I would do anyone, even a dwarf. It's like, what? Don't be so indecent, Belkun. Let's just do it! Exactly, I might actually have to slap if you don't do it. Yeah, here we go. Come on, Belle. Just do it already. You sleep with her. I think you should sleep instead. I think you should do it instead. I think it's time for Belle to just, you know, get with those waifus. Yeah. Forget about the princess or all, you know. Okay, now I was gonna laugh at her because it's so weird. But it is, yeah, it feels similar to, not much Yamato, but more so, yeah. Voice is more Yamato, but it's more familiar to how Yor acts. It's like, oh, we need to skin contact. Yeah, it's kind of awkward to hug if you're naked. It's like, but I think because he's a horror king, he's done this in every anime. He's done this in, oh my god, this episode is very itchy, man. It is fine by me. Hug me, boy. My god. Yeah, it's too cold. We're gonna have skin contact. We're gonna have skin contact. Oh my god, this episode is naughty, man. This anime is kind of naughty, always been kind of naughty, but yeah, now they're basically doing it. This is like anime intercourse, everyone knows that. Yeah. They turned into hentai now. Yeah, they went to hentai route. Yeah, this is how every hentai starts, ever. Yeah, this is hot. Yeah, it's hot. Like, what an awkward scene this is. It's so awkward. Yeah, and it's like keeps staring at her punch and so on. Yeah, but she also has, you know, her oppas are completely, yeah. Oh yes, she's so small. She's an elf though, so she's kind of slim, right? Yeah. Yeah, but she's kind of slim, right? Because, you know, she's an elf. Another one eye! I didn't mean your up eye size. Yeah, you cannot tiny. I didn't mean your up eye. I didn't mean your breast. It's like, you're petite. Yeah, here we go. You're slim, yeah. He meant that her boobs are that dirty as a woman, yeah. Good, Belle. Tell her that she's very slim and attractive. Yes, good. Yeah. It wasn't awkward already. He's like, you're very slim and attractive and so soft. yeah, it's great, Belle. It's the perfect moment to tell her that. The best way to go with it, but man, this episode is awkward. Man. This whole episode is like an awkward X scene now. This whole episode is turned into a very, basically very soft hentai, yeah. Compared to last episode, it was like a waifu body pillows flying all over the place. And now it's just like, oh, you're doing it. Man. In Grand Crest, it's basically the same thing in the cave, they actually do it. Yeah, in Grand Crest, when they get into the cave, the main character actually smashes the woman. I like that with Grand Crest, yeah. Grand Crest, they actually go all the way in the cave. It's very similar. We're gonna hide in the cave because it's raining and it's wet and so on, you know. We're gonna hide in the cave from the monsters. And then they actually have intercourse. Like straight up, yeah. More anime should be at that, seriously. More anime should have them actually do it in the cave. But yeah, it is weird now. She's covering up her up eyes, touching him. But like a Belle smooth harem king that is, it's just like, you're so slim and your body is a perfectly female able body. It's like, yeah, of course, I'm an elf woman. Yeah, I'm just saying. It's like very good, very good. Perfect moment to bring out his, his flirt moves. Yeah. My God, what an awkward episode! Jesus Christ. Yeah, this episode was kind of interesting. Yeah, definitely. But it's time to leave now, man. I want Aisha again. Yeah, come on. Time for Aisha to come here. Yeah. He keeps flashbacking back to the cave scene. Yeah, that's good. But now they look way healthier, or at least especially her with his clothing and so on. Yeah, she looks like a typical adventurer now. Belle looks at the more damage, but yeah, she looks way better now. Yeah, look at this. Like, she looks pretty healthy now. Walking here. I mean, Belle has kind of like a broken arm or thing, so he looks kind of half-assed, right? But yeah, Ryuu-san looks pretty fine now. I mean, fine as in not fine. I mean, fine as in, yeah, you know, she looks kind of healthy now. Yeah, she got like an armor on her, got some clothing, got some weapon here. Yeah, she looks pretty like. This could be how she normally dressed. I mean, it's anime, yeah. Showing her oppas, of course, but yeah. With that oppa is coming out there with oppa bandages. This is how she could dress normally. Definitely. It would be kind of weird, I guess, in the real life if a woman was walking around in that, like, sarachi oppa bandage thing. But in anime, I think this would be a typical outfit for a woman in anime. Yeah, it's just like her oppas are flowing around, of course. Yeah, the rocks are different colors. Are they next floor now? It's like purple. So maybe they're leaving this floor, get to the floor over. Can you destroy the rocks even? It's gonna summon the Juggernaut. You're gonna destroy the floor, man. Yeah, okay, so they're gonna break through this way. Then cheat code. Well, they did kind of fall down a bit. Maybe they're back now. Yeah, it's the floor again. Yeah, they're just back into Dunning again. It's gonna back up there again. Not the best, I guess. If it's the Juggernaut, the super mega boss we come back and mode now. Yeah, it's too quiet, right? It's like every video game is too quiet. Okay, another very boss looking like the last time. It's like the big asshole there. The Great Rings? Okay. Great Ring thing? If it's like an extremely, again, typical boss fight, right? Yeah, it's like a huge ass, it's a massive door, kind of gateway. It's very silent. Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, let's just move over to that door over there. And the boss will jump down and you enter the door, right? Yeah, it's like... Let's see, but it feels like a boss will land at them when they try to go to that door. Yeah, like this feels like the most obvious boss trap ever. You know, this huge gate here, yeah, come on. Let's see if a boss falls down at their laps here. Nope, just... Why is no enemies ever? Yeah, they really have lucky then if no one appears at all. Well, the tunnel isn't over yet. Yeah, the tunnel isn't over yet. There's still more tunnels to... Definitely could still be a boss popping in at any moment in the tunnel. Here we go. Yeah, something is happening. Yeah, something is not... Yeah, something is wrong here. Yeah, something is happening in the tunnel. There's nothing here. It doesn't make any sense, right? It's like, no. It's hiding, probably. Yeah, they can't see any monsters, but they can feel the monsters. It's probably the same boss, right? You know, yeah, the bloodthirst, yeah, I can feel... It's probably hiding in the ceiling then, if it falls down, right? Is he back? Oh, our best friend is back, baby! They're like, no! Not this guy again! The Juggernaut! Man, it's so sad, man. They're like been hiding this for so many hours. Like, he's back! Like, goddamn bastard! Where's he back for? He heals up, I guess. Yeah, he heals, right? He's been eating all the monsters, heals up probably. I guess it's been, yeah. Yeah, it's been eating all the monsters, right? Yeah, and that was kind of obvious. It's been eating all the monsters to, it's been consuming them to heal itself, right? Yeah, it's like the ultimate boss, man. God, a bastard. But no, this is so comedically evil, comedically annoying guy. He's been waiting for them to return. He's like, has been. But yeah, it was the most obvious boss fight ever, man. This like long tunnel, no enemies left, man. So of course this guy's been eating all the monsters to get stronger. Yeah, and he's returned his body parts. But maybe this makes it weaker though. Yeah, I mean it's like a mismatch between different monsters. Exactly. So maybe it's stronger, but I don't necessarily think so because it doesn't feel like it's a good fusion. Yeah, but it doesn't feel like a good chimera because it's kind of like a randomly ass put in. It feels like it probably has weaker, stats, right? Like if someone would hit its. Okay, it does get a ability, I guess, though. It can use the abilities from the body parts, so that makes sense, but. Oh, not back it again here. But still, it does feel like it probably has lower stats and easier to destroy it, if you can fight it with the party. Maybe she will die anyway, though. It's like another death flag for you here. But every episode's like a death flag for her, though. Every episode is like a death flag for you. She's like, I will not let him die. He's like, goddamn it, again? Like the 4th time, she's like, I will save him, even if I die. It's like, goddamn it, dude. Every episode, you can't... Oh, no, she's gonna push her away. Baka, no! Well, they just killed the boss, obviously. And now Bell gets owned again, right? Bell gets impaled again, I guess. Well, like, hey, the impale wasn't actually that bad for this fight, yeah. Compared to earlier. It was like on his side, right? So sure, he got impaled, but it was just kind of flesh wound. Yeah, that was like bare minimum. Okay, then he kind of and then he categorized it. But still, though, it was very like on the side. Yeah, it was just hit him on the side. So we see the worst thing happened to Bell earlier, right? So that was in this Juggernaut fight. Yeah, best boy is back, man. This guy really hates them. He really hates them. He's been like, I'm waiting for weeks, man. Oh, another monsters? Are they hiding in the caves? They're hiding from him, probably. I guess they're hiding from him. Yeah, probably. It was a random collection of monsters. I guess they were. Some lucky breaks here. He stares at them. He's so evil. He's like, you gotta come out soon. Yeah, it's gonna wait for them to die by starvation or something. It's like the Juggernaut, man. He's sitting there waiting. He's like, yeah, soon they have to eat. Yeah, it's gonna heal that when he got hit. But she's basically out of mana, right? So, yeah. Yeah, moi. I mean, we're still waiting for the friends to come in, right? I mean, the thing is that this whole arc is like, at some moment, Lily and the rest of the gang has to come in, right? Yeah, Commander Lily has to bring her army, right? So that's like, has to happen eventually, at least. And now they are close to kind of where they entered, I guess, probably. I think so. Or they're close at least to kind of the normal entrance, right? So this would also be a good way to... Like this location, she mentioned the junction, right, from the other floor, right, on 6th floor, so... This place here would be a potentially... I assume closed, right, for maybe Lily and the other guys would come in there. Because I assume they take the normal path, right? They're not gonna jump down there from the hole, right? They actually maybe they should jump down there, but yeah, I don't know. They probably are walking down, right? Or like, you know, traversing the normal path down. They're probably jumping down, right? Man, now it's getting all sad here. They're crying in the cave. Balcon. It was so itchy earlier. The first 10 minutes were like, let's do it in the cave before we die. And now it's all like we're dying, so. I'm really pissed off if she dies now. After all this, like, you know, almost not dying, almost saving her, almost plot flag deaths. I shouldn't laugh at this, but they've been so skinshipy. Yeah, oh, he's so warm, he's so hot. Man, this episode is so much hugging. It's so much hugging. They Bell gonna stop being in love with that, you know, but he gonna change his love interest, yeah. He gonna change his main love interest now to Ryuu-san. He's been doing this elf lady now for like 20 minutes straight there. He's been smashing this elf lady now so much more, man. Oh no, it's not a death flag. I need to rest my eyes. God damn it, not a death flag. I need to sleep now. Yeah. Ugh. If she dies, I'm a bit pissed off, given how many times she almost died. Right? It feels like, yeah, it feels ridiculous if she dies now after like 10 almost death scenes. But this feels really bad. Well, I guess she wouldn't die from this though. He was the one that got hurt. Now, if she dies from that, it felt like a death scene. She was like, I need to sleep, but she kind of collapsed. So she kind of fell asleep. So it does feel like I don't think she died, but I mean, maybe she never is up again. But she is kind of exhausted. She healed him right for the last mana. So it would be silly if she dies from that, because yeah, she was more like, I have no mana left, I can't move anymore. More like that, right? No stamina, no mana, and so on. But I will protect my woman! Yeah, of course, after all, we hugged for like a day now. After all, we had anime sex. We're gonna protect my wife! He's a horror king, man. We gotta protect my love. Man, we gotta go back here at the beginning. And of course, take a scene where it isn't overly sexualized. My god, this whole episode is weird. And then there's something to her pantsuit too in the... Yeah, so the camera goes up behind her, and it's what an episode! What an etchy episode! It was so etchy. Like, come on, man! It was so etchy. Like the first 10 minutes where it's like, we need to have a skin contact to keep our heat. Touch me! And it was so weird. It was so weird when she was like, I would even do a dwarf. That was so weird. I would even sleep with a dwarf right now. Use that comment, man. It made it sound very, well, you know, just an elf. Yeah, I would even do a dwarf right now. Even dwarf PP would work for me right now. That made it sound really weird. But humans are, of course, higher on her list of to sleep with. Yeah, so man, that was funny. That was funny. But of course, I mean, it's a classic anime scene, right? Yeah, we gotta keep our heat. We've seen so many other anime, but of course rom-coms, and obviously the voice actor for Bell has been a lot of rom-coms, where they could end up almost doing it, right? Because they have to take off their clothes, they're wet or whatever. We need to, dry the clothing while we have body touching, yeah. So it's very, very common, but I don't know. Of course, Bell is very innocent and so on, right? But obviously, my stand on this in a general standpoint is that I think that the cat should have more, of course, actual doing it, right? Now, they are very exhausted and tired. So in this scene, it does make more sense than it usually does, right? In a lot of rom-coms, it's kind of silly how two characters are clearly in love with each other, and now they are, naked, touching each other like this, and they don't do anything. It's just stupid, right? It doesn't make any sense. At least in this anime, they're about to die, and they're very exhausted and tired, so at least they might be like, I don't have the energy to do it. Yeah, in this anime, at least it feels more reasonable that they wouldn't actually do it. But no, I think this scene, generally speaking, though, is kind of like, oh, why don't you just do it? Get a room already. Get a room. You have a cave, right? Yeah, just do it already. Then the Juggernaut appears. Juggernaut, man, one evil monster. It does feel like it's way weaker now, though, because yes, it has turned into like a chimera by absorbing the other monsters and getting their abilities. But at the same time, it looks kind of mismatchy, the body parts all over the place. So it does feel to me like it probably has way lower stats. Like it takes way more damage, right? If you attack it, it maybe can't reflect anymore and so on. It does feel like it's, like its arms, its torso and so on. It's kind of weird mixture of this flesh thing. That looks way weaker than its previous body. So, I wouldn't be too surprised, when Aisha and someone like the other characters will probably eventually get down there. Soon, this is ending very soon. I believe it's 2 episodes left of this season, so it's very soon to end, right? So yeah, when Aisha and the other character get down there, which should happen at a moment, right? They probably can defeat it now then, or at least hurt it and run away from it. That one I was surprised. But yeah, very, I don't know, kinship episode, I guess. Yeah, very describe slap as you can see with gender bender anime, also very kinship anime, yeah.